Hey there, everyone, and welcome to one of our spring SBVE pre-event interviews. I love doing these interviews with our speakers for this event. It's a great way for you to kind of get a sneak peek behind the scenes to see who's going to be there and why you need to be there. This event is coming up April 28th and 29th with a special pre-event on the 27th for those of you that pick up the VIP pass. So this event is our 7th one. We do this every spring and fall, and we bring the most amazing speakers and presenters to our virtual stage where you can watch from anywhere in the world. And today I'm so excited to have one of our awesome speakers who's going to be on. Jody, say hi to everybody.
Hello, so nice to be here.
Well, I'm glad that you're here today to talk about what you're going to share with our amazing audience. That's going to be made up, Jody, of a lot of entrepreneurs and solopreneurs and small business owners. So tell us a little bit about yourself real quickly and why they need to show up for your session.
So I'm Jody Brinkstetter. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. I am an entrepreneur and I love my other entrepreneurs and spending quality time with them. So I'm so excited about this event. And I am a connector. I connect opportunities to entrepreneurs either through writing books, media, branding. We really want our entrepreneurs to shine and for their clients as well as their industry to see them as a subject matter expert. And so my session is on working smarter, not harder, to get content out there for entrepreneurs. So how can we repurpose content that's going to connect with your ideal client, get them engaged and wanting to talk to you?
That sounds like a topic that most entrepreneurs are gonna want to listen to because I don't know about you, Jody, but I make a lot of content. And if I can reuse it, repurpose it, well, then I am working smarter, not harder, right?
Absolutely. And when you can identify the content that's working best for you, then you know what content to repurpose. And then it doesn't feel as overwhelming. Because when I started repurposing content, I try to do everything. And that's too much. We don't have enough time for it. So being able to identify the right content to repurpose, how to repurpose it in multiple channels, multiple formats, so that people are getting it in front of them is so important.
That is smart, right? I really know as a business owner myself, I never know where to put my energy, right? Because there's so many things out there that you can do. And actually creating new content takes a lot out of you. It really does. So we're really excited to have you come and share the different types of content and how they can share it and actually get more, more bang for their buck, basically, right? Because they're already doing the work, right? So that's so exciting. And I just want you guys to know that are watching us live right now that this event is not your normal summit where you're going to consume speaker after speaker after speaker, or where you can just be driving and listening. Now, yeah, you can drive and listen. But to get the full immersion experience and the interactive experience, you want to be on the SBVE Live. We're actually giving away a trip to Mexico. Do you know that, Jody? We're actually giving away our grand prize for our most interactive is a trip to Mexico.
Can speakers win that? Because I want to go to Mexico.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I have speaker gifts for all of you. So, but yeah, no, speakers really, I think we're going to leave it up to the attendees. So we've gamified this entire process. It's all done automatically. I don't have to manually add up who showed up when and what they did. But it's so fun to watch the leaderboard to see who's got the points. And we have first, second, and third place. And the first one is a trip to Mexico. But you get points for just showing up for Jody's talk. You get points if you raise your hand and ask a question at the end of Jody's talk. If she brings you to the stage and asks the question live, you get even more points. And if you go and visit the exhibitor booths or our sponsors, or you use emojis during Jody's presentation, all of that is automatically generated points for you. So I'll tell you, it is so much more fun than your traditional just consume and listen to speaker after speaker. And I'll tell you the other thing I love about this event, Jody, is the interaction between attendees. A lot of times I'm on summits and I love the speaker, they're amazing, and there's, 2 or 3 or 400 attendees on there, and I never get to really engage with them. So we've built in networking and a 24-hour lounge. And I don't know, Jody, do you ever go to in-person summits? Do you ever go to events?
I do spend time at different summits and conferences, yes.
Yeah. So what I remember, because I haven't been to one since 2019, but I remember getting there, right, and going into the lobby and going in and figuring out like, oh my gosh, there's somebody over by the water cooler. I want to go meet them, right? Or you're standing in line getting coffee and you start engaging with the attendees. And some of those are the best connections I've ever made. I'm still friends with people I met at conferences 10 years ago today. So this particular platform allows you to message other attendees. So if you look at somebody's profile and you want to meet them, you can message them. You can go hang out in the 24-hour lounge, just like you would. Hey, speakers aren't really hitting it for you right now. Go hang out in the lounge and meet a speaker or meet an attendee. And I'll tell you, those are the best connections you can make, not just the content and the nuggets, right? Because it only takes one nugget, in my opinion, from an event to change your life, but is meeting the other speakers, because some of our speakers are going to hang out in the lounge during the day, and you never know, you might get to pick their brain for a couple of minutes. So that's why I'm a big fan of the SBVE, not to mention that I'm the host and the creator of it, not to brag or anything, but it's really close to heart. It's my baby, right? It's something I created to emulate what I used to do in person before all of the pandemic.
I have to say, as a speaker, something that I'm really excited about is the gamification and getting your attendees interested in asking questions and connecting with the speaker. We want to answer questions. We want to connect with the attendees. We want to hang out at the lounge and have a good conversation with someone who either went to our session or didn't go to our session. So this is amazing that you're helping the attendees with feeling maybe a little bit more comfortable raising their hand or coming on stage, because they know they might be able to go to Mexico. Like, how awesome is that?
And you just triggered something. I remember when I used to go to the conferences and I couldn't wait to find the speaker in the hallway while they were maybe getting their coffee and grab a selfie with them. You guys can do the same thing here. Take screenshots when you're on the stage asking your question, right? Take a screenshot with the speaker, and then you can social media post about, hey, I got on stage with Jody, or maybe you're in the lounge with them and same thing, you'll be on camera, take a picture with them and say, wow, look who I met in the lounge at the SBVE. No different than if you went to Vegas for a conference.
Absolutely.
Now, Jody, I know you have a giveaway. Why don't you share with them why they need to show up so they can get your giveaway?
Well, one of the things I think about when I think about repurposing content is, oh my gosh, where do I put it? Like, what channel should I be using? So I have created a checklist that you can use. It's a fillable PDF that you can not only put, where you want to repurpose, but your ideas on how you want to repurpose it. So it can help you be a little bit more organized. And then you can also put your results, because that's really important when you're putting content out there. If content's not hitting what your audience is looking for, then you don't want to do it again. So it gives you a nice place to organize your thoughts and ideas on repurposed content, but also see how are those results.
I absolutely love it. And so our speakers have generously donated over $2,000 in gifts. So you need to show up so that you can get these gifts. Whether you need all of them or not, that's up to you. But the opportunity to get amazing value and gifts from our speakers is just another perk of being at the SBVE. So if you haven't got your pass, it's been flying past us down below there. You want to go to mbxsbve.com, mbxsbve.com. You can grab a free pass. We do sell the recordings immediately after you get your free pass for just $27. And not only do I have all the video recordings, but I turn them into podcast. So for those of you that want to re-listen to Jody's, presentation, or maybe you are taking a walk and you didn't get to hear some of them, but the price goes up to $47 if you don't pick it up immediately after you get your free ticket. Okay, it's not mandatory, but I just want to warn people, because I have a lot of people that come back to me and say, "Oh, I didn't grab it at 27. I didn't realize it was going to be 47." And if you wait, it goes to 77. So again, where can you get 20 recordings for $27? That's like $1 and some cents a piece. Even if you only watch 1 or 2 of them, I promise it'll be the best investment you've ever made, because our speakers, just like Jody, are all amazing. They all give incredible value and tips that you can just walk away from the event with. And of course, the goal is that you implement something you learned, right? I don't know about you, but if you go to a summit and you don't implement, then you just wasted your day. So we want to make sure that all of the information is given to you, and you just take one little nugget and just do me that. Promise me that you're going to, if you come to our SBVE, you're going to take one nugget away and you're going to go implement that, and it's going to make a profound impact in your business. All right, Jody, anything you want to wrap up with about the SBVE or your presentation to our live audience today?
I have to say, I've been looking at the topics and I've already found like 5 that I want to go to. So I'm super excited to be able to participate and listen to the other speakers. My session is Friday at 10:15. So if you want to hang out with me, be ready, get your coffee. I promise we'll be laughing, enjoying the day, and hopefully helping you have a great kickstart to your conference.
Well, fantastic. I'm looking forward to hearing your presentation. And if I don't watch it live, I know I'll watch the recordings because I will be hosting a lot of the sessions. So I don't know how much I can watch live. But anyway, I hope that you guys go grab your free ticket. Share this. Please go ahead and just share this video with anybody you know that is an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, a business owner, someone who's looking for maybe just that one little up level in their business. They're looking for something to make a difference in their business. But who knows, if not just to show up to win the chance to go to Mexico. I think that's enough reason right there. Plus, everybody that shows up actually gets a $100 hotel savings card that is good worldwide. And that's a bonus that MBX gives out to you saying thank you. But you got to show up live to get it. You don't get the $100 savings card if you're live. You can register, but if you don't show up live, I actually get a report to see who actually showed up live. And I manually email everybody one of those cards when it's over. So you got to show up live and log yourself in. All right. Well, you guys, we look forward to this weekend. It is April 28th and 29th virtually. So you do not need to drive anywhere, spend gas, or get a hotel. You can come hang out with some incredible people. So I hope to see you this weekend at the SBV